CBS 46 News presents Public Affairs on Peach.
Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to a special Mother's Day edition of Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Karen Greer. Today it's all about one of the hardest, most rewarding, as well as heartbreaking jobs a woman can have. That's motherhood. And joining me now is a mother, a national environmental advocate, Laura Turner Seidel. She's also the mother of three. And joining us today is her beautiful daughter, Vassar. Thank you so much. And many of you know, many folks out there know your famous dad, Ted Turner. But, you know, they say it takes a village to raise children these days. And you had a lot of wonderful women, including your mom, help raise you. So talk about the best advice you got when you became a mom.
Well, the best advice was to nurse my children. And each one of my children I nursed for a year. So the other one would come and we'd, and so we'd kind of bump the older one, to a bottle. And, but anyway, I think that is really good advice, is to nurse your baby. And my kids slept in our bed with us, which I don't probably advise because of, SIDS or rolling over on them and smothering them, which happens nowadays, but I really didn't know about that back then. Right. But anyway, it's been so much fun, and it's, being a mom and raising three wonderful children, and we're empty nesters now. So, we can go and think back and look back on all the amazing trials and tribulations, successes.
Those faces.
All those, great pictures. But all the fun days. And I think that that's so important, is, appreciating every moment for what it is. And because it's so fleeting. And, Vassar and I have been kind of reminiscing about some of the good times that she and I spent together, and going back and looking through the family photographs and remembering, being the soccer mom, being the hockey mom. I chaired everything I could for their school Christmas parties and Easter parties and Halloween, anything I could do to have this extra connection and this extra time. Because
you knew that it would be gone soon. Talk about what the best memories you have of your mom.
Well, my mother was my dad's first wife, and they both sailed. In fact, they were competitive sailors, and in college, and they were both skippers. And if you know anything about sailing, there's only one skipper, and so it didn't work. It didn't work out all that great. So it was a couple of years, and my mother really taught me about sacrifice, because my brother and I ended up being raised by my father, and I really, until when I got married 27 years ago, I didn't spend a lot of time with her, and now we have a great relationship. She comes to visit us, we go visit her, but it was tough. She taught me what sacrifice looked like.
Oh yeah, Vassar, talk about mom. What do you think some of the best memories you have?
Oh, it's hard to pick one. We were kind of reminiscing about our best memories, and something that we love to do is travel together. And it's so important to take, especially because she's a working mom, to take the time that you have with your kids and make the most out of it. So a lot of those times are when we travel together. We actually just came back from a mother-daughter trip to Africa, and we've traveled a little bit more extensively in the past couple of months. But one of my favorite memories with her is a little bit more menial than that. One day we were going to the mall to buy a vacuum cleaner, and we came back with a puppy chihuahua. So that's really testament to how cool of a mom she is. Like, a lot of people are always talking about her environmental activism and how great of a person she is, and that's really true, but she's also a really cool mom too.
Now, you brought up an interesting point, because you grew up very environmentally friendly. I know you guys did trips that you guys would walk the beach and clean the beach.
Yes.
But was that tough for you growing up, since all your friends were not as environmentally savvy as you? They come to your house, they go, oh, really?
Yeah, and especially looking in the pantry, going for the Oreos, it's like quinoa, you know, it's not organic cereal, you know, so that was always, all my friends were like, oh, don't go to her house for the good snacks. But I was able to teach people things, and really it's been such a valuable lesson and something I would hope to pass on to future generations, and just the stewardship. It's not as much of a choice, it's more of a lifestyle. And so it's really, I appreciate her for that, because she really embedded that in me and my siblings. So it's just part of who we are.
Vassar, recent Georgia grad, thank you so much for joining us. Laura Turner, Seidel, you guys, amazing mother-daughter pair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I love seeing you guys. When we come back, you see her in front of the cameras on our evening newscast. Coming up next, we're going to talk to her mother on how she was growing up. Sharon Reed and her mom are joining us next.